My name is Mark Barry and I've uploaded a book of poems to Amazon's system. It's available to purchase as a download to your PC, your Mac, your tablet, your iPhone. The details are in the description field just below. You don't need a Kindle to buy the book. It will search your computer for that software. If you don't have it, it will download it to your toolbar for free. The book is called My Broken Heart, 75 Days in the NHS. And it covers a period between November 2012, when I went into Whipps Cross Hospital in Leytonstone in London, and left St. Barts Hospital in February 2013. I was in there for such a long period of time because they found that 3 of my arteries, eventually turned out to be 4, were blocked to the heart. Open heart surgery was booked, quadruple bypass. But I had to be pain managed for 70 days prior to the operation, had the operation and then 5 more after it, so it became something of an ordeal. And this poem is a little bit about the stuff that you use to deal with the ordeal. The mental ammunition that you cling on to, that you work with every single day to keep your brain intact. Most men will go into a cardiac ward for 5, 6, 7 days and have no real idea of the brutality that's about to take place to their body. The sawed open chest, collapsing of the lungs, taking veins from both of your legs. It's a pretty harsh stuff. Even though the operations are now routine and almost appear to be 100% safe, there is always that fear that you're going to die. In my particular case, I had severe angina, which meant that all motions would create extreme pain within my chest. So you couldn't brush your teeth because it meant running your hands up and down like this, or washing your hair in the shower, taking little walks to the water faucet across the other side of the ward. All of these things became problematic. And also what became problematic was people visiting. I couldn't see my friends from work. I could only see 1 or 2 people from the family that I could handle, because any kind of emotion would set off the angina, and the pain was unbelievable. At times nurses would bring you liquid morphine to calm it down. In between all of this, you're being carted about on wheelchairs to x-rays, endocardiograms, MRI machines. You're lying down, all these noises and spasms in your neck. You get regular CTIs when you're lying on the bed and they put the 5 electrodes on your chest and this graph is running across. Doctors visiting, injections, stomach jabs all night, this sort of stuff. And it becomes something of a task. When you're in there for any length of time, as I was, you're generally given a side room because you're a special case. So you bomb your side room with get well cards, with photographs of your family, your friends, stuff that means something to you. You line them up on the bars at the back of your bed. Anything that will give you solace, anything that will give you positivity in an extraordinarily down place. So this poem is called Stuff and Nonsense, and it's about the mental ammunition you need to pull through, and to be glad that you pulled through as well. And it has a whole bunch of people who I met on the ward in there. All of these names are real. I didn't give them their surnames, but these people are real. Stuff and nonsense. My generation is some god-awful clothing, fashion crimes we've used and abused. Tucked away in our cabinets is an Afghan coat sat on top of 2 scuffed-up Jesus shoes. We scatter talcum powder in battered slippers, keeping the pong of stinky feet at bay. We wear body-length robes in fetching colours to pocket those bugger-filled tissues away. Richard huffs at the plot of the Da Vinci Code. Edward constantly twirls his wedding ring. Raj looks at photos of his children on his mobile and smiles when their ringtones ping. John's got his Dickens and William Wordsworth, likes his writers to be British old school. Charles is obsessed with politics in the newspaper and whacks the photo of another liberal fool. We blitz our cabinets with love and home thoughts, position family photos and get well cards. Some have an iPhone, an iPad and MIDI headphones, the whole techno 9.5 yards. Jonathan sent me a box of pliable earwax squares, an Olympus voice recorder from Marianne. Kathy sent me an Irish author's new book to read, and there's spiral jotters from my sister Fran. People come pouring out of the human woodwork when your dicky heart's in genuine danger. I carry their talismans around with me for good luck. They're my Tonto and I'm the Lone Ranger. It's amazing how dependent on objects you become, defined by old habits and nonsensical stuff. But when your very life hangs in the medical balance, no amount of love's ammunition is ever enough.